Boom shakalaka, 54 days until a price explosion. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randy here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we are going over two very important charts that you need to understand because things are about to blast off. Before we get into those guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter at Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos since 2017. That's a long time. Now, today, fear and greed at 67 has dropped from 74. The overall market down a couple percent. Bitcoin at 66,714, Ethereum at 33.15, and Solana at 182. Now, Bitcoin getting rejected once again for I don't even know how many times from previous all-time highs, staying within this bull flag that we have been in. But the good news, potentially, this blue line, the 21 EMA, is coming up very close at $65,000. Could potentially be support for Bitcoin as we saw back here previously. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully Bitcoin won't go all the way back down to the bottoms once again, roughly $55,000. But goodness, wouldn't that liquidate a lot of longs? Yes, it would. Now, what have we done recently? Well, the Bitcoin conference is over. We've seen a whole bunch of fun stuff there. And we have some pretty awesome new Bitcoin price predictions like this one right here. A $49 million Bitcoin in 21 years. How cool is that? What other assets will get you that type of return? I don't know any. But if you happen to know any, definitely let me know down in the comments. But after that happened, price kind of took a tumble. You know, the enthusiasm's over and prices are coming down. Now, July historically has been a relatively okay gains type of month, and we've had relatively okay gains in July. But if we take a look at the upcoming months, August, September, generally don't look that good. That's why people say sell in May and go away until roughly October. However, because of the time from the halving, we might have an early little gift this season where, well, prices start going up a little sooner than October, maybe in like 54 days, which would put it towards the end of September. Still pretty close to October, but that is in September and not October. Now, as for right now, Bitcoin is still in an accumulation phase. Over the past month, 358,000 Bitcoin moved to permanent holder addresses. So, guess what? They're scooping up all the Bitcoin while it's still available. All this happens not on exchanges, which means it does not affect the price. And then once the frenzy starts, all the smart money already has all of their Bitcoin, which they bought over the counter. And then all the dumb money goes and buys it on exchanges. Excuse me. And once they do that, well, that sends price up quite dramatically, quite fast. It's not, well, let's just say it's quite obvious the direction the next Bitcoin trend will take. When we have these bull flags which trend downward, generally the price goes up after that. When we have bear flags, the price trends upwards, generally price goes down after that. So, most likely, based on this trend, and note, it's not the longest one that we've seen, but it is quite long. It feels like it's been going on forever since March. Well, once this ends, the price will go up quite dramatically. We have indicators suggesting bullish moves for Bitcoin, like the 3-day MACD bullish cross happening. The last time this happened, Bitcoin price went from $42,000 to $70,000. We also have a buy signal on the hash ribbons indicator, which on average, Bitcoin has gained 100% each time over the past 6 out of 7 times that this flagged a buy. So, all of those things are looking quite bullish for Bitcoin, and even altcoins right now have a golden cross on total market cap, only occurred before each major parabolic alt season pump. So all of these things suggesting that higher prices are coming, which brings us to the two most important charts of this video. I made you wait the whole way. It's called edging. I didn't want you to get too happy and then stop watching. Well, if we take a look, during the local low earlier this month for Bitcoin, Bitcoin's UTXOs in loss capitulated to extremes we've seen at cycle bottoms, the black swan major bullish pivot points. Like September 2023, the recent loss spike is equal to the COVID 2020 Black Swan event. Look at this. Boom, just as high. Not only this, but we've also received confirmation that the loss is over with an immediate return to the green arrow zone back down here on the bottom. So what comes next? Well, if we take a look at these pivot points with the major losses and then return down to this green dot area, well, guess what happens next? What happens next is these green arrows at the price. Look at after every single one of these massive parabolic pumps for Bitcoin. This time will be no different. And the best news is that if we take Bitcoin's 2016 and 2020 bull markets, averaging them and scaling them to this bull market season with standard deviation ranges, the averages in blue, the standard deviations are these black lines. Well, guess what? We only have 54 days until things take off. And when they take off, remember, we're looking at some parabolic pumps coming. As a matter of fact, once Bitcoin breaks that previous all-time high that has stood for quite a while, look at all of these shorts set to be liquidated. That's going to drive the price up very, very quickly. It'll blow through there from 68 to 69 to 70 to probably 80 overnight. And based on this multi-year Bitcoin cup and handle formation, this has a measured target price of $263,000 per Bitcoin. And you have to remember, that's just this cycle. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, come join us on Twitter, The Crypto Love, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys later. YouTube also thinks you'll like that video, so go check it out. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.